Edo State Commissioner for Education, Dr. Christopher Adesotu, recalled that during a visit to some secondary schools in Ikpaboka local government area, it was discovered that some principals indulged in the collection of illegal fees, which ranged from 11,000, 16,000 naira to 20,000 naira for school uniforms as against government's approved rate of 3,500 naira for junior secondary schools and 4,000 naira for senior secondary schools. Dr. Adesotu said this necessitated the decision to refer the four suspended principals to the Post-Primary Education Board for disciplinary action. Chairman, Edo State Post-Primary Education Board, Mr. Gabriel Oyibo, disclosed that the four suspended school principals admitted to collecting illegal levies. Mr. Oyibo said the disciplinary committee found the principals guilty over collection of illegal fees. He said the board recommended that the suspended principals refund the difference of the approved rate with strict supervision and also be deployed as classroom teachers to serve as deterrents to other erring principals in the state.
The committee, having critically examined the matter, hereby recommends as follows: that the four school principals, Mrs. Omorodion G. Oka Junior Secondary School, Mrs. Ohwonga VI Niger College Junior, Mrs. Sibo CO Idobo Junior Secondary School, and Mr. Mege B. Idobo Senior Secondary School were found guilty of illegal collections. The principals should be made to refund all illegal monies collected from these students on strict supervision by the board. They should be deployed as classroom teachers henceforth.
Chairman, Post-Primary Education Board, Mr. Oyibo, warned school principals to desist from illegal collection of fees and comply with the directive of the state government. He said any principal caught in collecting illegal fees risk dismissal.
As of today, reports are still coming to our office. There are some of you are still involved in this illegal collection, despite repeated warnings from the Ministry of Education, from the Commissioner. I want to stress here that if you don't learn from what has happened to these four principals, your own punishment will be worse than that.
In attendance at the briefing with the Permanent Secretary, Edo State Ministry of Education, Mrs. Itohan Bazwaye, some directors and members, Post-Primary Education Board. Yamah reporting.